Pacioretty doesn't travel to the hub. Boston has a few players out, and we're going to preview the exhibition games tomorrow. Hey everyone, Brenton here from Meds Hockey Night. Bit of an interesting one to start off with. So per Coach DeBoer, Pacioretty did not travel with the team to the hub due to a minor injury. Which seems odd because everyone else with a minor injury has travelled to the hub, and I'm a bit unsure of what this means. Does this mean like he has to quarantine, or like can he rehab there? It's really bizarre. There's been a few rumours online as well that he has a kill in the way, and that may have something else to do with it. But yeah, he definitely won't be in the exhibition game, and I can't see, because I think when they come in they need to get 2 negative tests to be able to play. So I have a feeling like he's going to be missing game 1, right? Like, you just look at the dates and how long you got. Oh boy, it's a tough one. Hopefully all is well there. DeBoer clearly gives 0 Fs about the protocol of saying unfit to play, because he just said he had a minor injury and refused to say that he was just unfit to play. So credit to him. Like, yeah, might as well just say he's got an injury if he's got an injury, right? Then we head to Boston. So they've got a couple of players sort of in and out at the moment. So that's hopefully he's all fine on their end. But Charo's not on the ice, not because of an injury, because his test had not come back, and that's the protocol. If your test does not come back in time, then yeah, like you need to sit. I'd love to see the massive Q-tip that comes out, like some dude's holding this to just stick it up his nose because the dude is massive. But yeah, the coach also announced that Pastrnak and Ritchie had gone to Toronto. Kaze will be there at a later point, so he didn't even travel with the team. Pastrnak was on the ice. Ritchie is yet to be on the ice. So a few lineup things in the air with a few question marks when it comes to Boston. That's why I'm in the Sagan jersey today. Sidney Crosby was a full participant in training today, Coach Sullivan said. So that's exciting for Penguins fans and myself, of course, because well, the games are tomorrow. So we'll preview that in a moment. Just got a little bit of news to go through. There's been 0 COVID tests for the officials who have been in the bubble since July 21st. Sorry, 0 positive COVID tests. There has been tests, not 0 COVID tests. Jeevers. So 0 positive cases for the officials, and they've been in the bubble now for pretty much a week. So that's awesome. That's a really good case scenario for the NHL. Phase 3 is now ended, and things went very well the last week or two. And then them and NBA look pretty okay right now. I think we're looking at the MLB, and there's a few teams that have had to withdraw, and they've been traveling, and they haven't been in these hubs. That it may be hard next season to be able to do this without a hub. So yeah, so it's just a bit interesting that obviously the sports with hubs seem to at least at a very early stage been quite successful, and the sports without the hubs seem to have struggled a little bit. AFL here has hubs for their regular season play. They've even had to move hubs because of the outbreak in Victoria. So yeah, I have a feeling the NHL are going to have to look at something similar. Obviously, there's a few more teams in the league, so that's the other thing that they need to think about. But yeah. So for now on in these like daily news videos, I am also going to preview the games tomorrow and go through a few storylines and things to look out for and what teams need to do and those sort of things. Obviously, these are exhibition games, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult in doing that. So I'm just going to have a thing to look out for in all of these games. So at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, you've got the Penguins versus the Flyers. Look at that second period, because I have a feeling that second period is going to be fun to watch. I have a feeling in the third, if it starts to get a bit heated, some teams are going to rest their stars. So yeah, that second might be where it kind of kicks off, if it does. But we have seen these teams play in a nothing game before when they knew they were going to verse each other in the first round of the playoffs a few years ago. And it was a pretty meh game, so it mightn't really live to that hype of like these teams hate each other. They do, but it might not get to that hype. So things to look out for on the Penguin side of things is the goaltender. If Murray has a stinker, and I mean an absolute stinker, does that mean Jari starts game 1? Probably not. On the Flyers side, if Lindholm is playing, obviously look to see how he is. It's been a little while, obviously battling cancer, so great story if he can get back into the team. Otherwise, my go-to look to is Gostisbehere. Yeah, obviously had a bit of a down year this year compared to his usual output, and it'll be interesting to see if he can sort of get that together. And if it was just an off period, he was battling injuries and a few other things as well. So yeah, those are the two things to look out for, I think. Also, I'll be live streaming the game here on this channel, so you can come watch it with me and watch me slowly go insane if nothing's happening. Toronto versus Montreal, it's look for the youngsters. If Nick Robinson is in the lineup, definitely have a look at him. And Suzuki as well for the Montreal Canadiens. I think Suzuki and Gallagher will be the two big key pieces if they are to do any damage to the Pittsburgh Penguins, because it can't be all on Carey Price. They need scoring, and they need to shut down forwards on the Penguins side. So look for those two to have strong games if they can. Yeah, just keep an eye out for those two. And the Oilers versus the Flames. Lucic versus Neal. On the Flames side, a lot of rumours about some players being unfit. Gaudreau being one of them. I don't think he is, but yeah, look for him to have a very strong game. And show his wheels and get out there and just have a really strong impact. It's really their forwards. You're looking for their forwards to just show you something. And the Oilers, it's just to make sure that the Stars haven't lost a beat. That's pretty much it. This team lives and dies by those three, two pretty big names, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins I'll add to that list as well. Yamamoto had a really good end of the season as well, so look to him to do well as well. Anyway, that's your lot. That's the whole video. If you did like this video, hit the like button. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, I mean, hit that thing. We're on 85. We're slowly growing, and it brings a smile to my dial. Plus, I'm being forced to wear a Boston Bruins jersey, which is the yuckies. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you, and bye.